Hi everybody, my name is Princess Marine, also known as PM. We have a little substitute from FM today, but then still, welcome to PM from FM. I am here with, our podcast is about bringing up different generations. We have the Gen Z, which is me, and we had Mommy FM, which is coming from Gen X. And we now have a very little baby here. We're having Gen Alpha. So that's 3 generations in this podcast. You'll be seeing different generations coming, which is the beauty of this podcast. So, hello, my love.
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself to me?
My name is Crystal Oluwadare and I'm 8 years old.
And she's 8 years old. One of the reasons why I have my very beautiful cousin today here, as Crystal Oluwadare, is because when I was just a year older than her when I joined the Vision of the Child that was pioneered by Professor Wole Soyinka, and that was actually my stepping stone into the whole creative and art industry, literary art and everything. And Prof. Soyinka then, during Vision of the Child, would actually give us different topics. As children, aging from 8 to 12, we had topics that we had to digest, like the road to Sambisa, 1001 Faces of Corruption. And honestly, now that I'm this age, I now keep on wondering, how did we even come up with paintings and write-ups to actually resonate with those topics? And that's why I brought Crystal here to actually talk to me. So Crystal, you said you're 8 years old, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you love doing?
I love doing art and playing the violin.
Oh yeah, that's true. She brought her violin for her to, she's going to teach me how to play the violin today, but that's that I don't know. So yes, today. So you said you love to paint. So you're an artist.
Yes.
So yes, she's an artist. So this is like we are like a family of artists from one way or another. So today you love to draw, you love to paint, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell me what do you think about before you start to draw?
I think about some fruits.
You think about fruits?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My family.
Your family?
That's kind of all.
Okay. What was the last thing you actually drew? Can you tell me?
An orange.
You drew an orange. So you were right when you say you actually draw lots of fruits. So, okay, today you're about to make a painting, right? Do you think about like the topic that you want to paint about, or it's just in your mind?
It's just in my mind.
It's just in your mind?
Yeah.
So for example, now you want to draw, let's say, can you give me a topic that you've painted on before?
I've painted about climate change.
Climate change. As an 8-year-old, that's a very, very strong topic to actually paint about. So what was your painting about on climate change?
My painting was about when the world was sick and the world is better.
When the world, so it was a 2-sided painting.
Yes.
One side the world was sick, and the
One
other side the world was better.
better.
So what did you draw, or did you use paint or color pencil?
I used paint and color pencil.
And color pencils. So did you always love painting?
Yeah?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
How old were you when you started painting?
6.
You were 6 years old?
Yes.
You were 6 years old when you started painting today?
Yeah.
Do you remember your first painting? Just tell me. Do you remember your first painting?
Nope.
Nope. Well, what do you think your first painting was about?
I think my first painting was my family.
It was about family?
Yes.
So you drew your mommy, you drew your daddy, you drew your brother. So yes, today I think you're just going to have to be a little louder for me.
Okay.
I know you have a very loud voice, so why are you behaving shy to me today? So yes, so you love, are you the only person in the house that paints?
Yes.
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 Why do you think so? So your mommy and your daddy cannot paint?
Yes.
Are
My
you from?
brother can paint jaga jaga.
Your brother can paint jaga jaga?
Yes, he doesn't like to paint, but whenever he just wants to paint, he'll just paint jaga jaga.
He just paints. But can't you teach him?
But he's always spending time on football.
He's always spending time on football. So he
Yeah.
loves to play football.
Yes.
But you love to paint.
Yeah.
But what about your mommy and your daddy? Can they paint?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll ask your mommy and your daddy.
Okay.
Are you okay? Have you ever tried to teach them before?
Nope.
Or they don't want to learn?
No.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Maybe when you go home, you ask your mommy, would you want to learn how to paint? I can teach you. You can even say, yes, me, I can teach you how to paint. So you know me, I'm a mini Picasso.
Okay.
Okay. So what is your favorite color that you love to use to paint?
Pink.
You love to use pink?
No, I thought you said my favorite color.
No, your favorite color when you want to paint?
Blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
So what does blue represent?
The sky.
Blue represents the sky.
Any
What else?
painting, you always have to do the sky.
Okay, and you have to use color blue to do the sky.
Yeah.
Okay. What else can you use color blue for?
For whales.
For whales,
In the sea, like
In the-
sharks.
like sharks in the sea, like sharks. So you use
And
color
the blue sea.
And the blue sea. That's very beautiful. Thank you today. So do you have like your next painting? Do you have anything you are thinking of painting again?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm still thinking.
You're still thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you think, you let me know, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So is there any? So you're not going to look at the camera. So now, I want you to now just give me 30. Just very small thing. If a little child like you is watching this video, what would you like to tell them?
I like to tell them, do you like painting?
If you do, if they like painting, if they say yes, what's your answer?
I was like, okay.
But if they say no?
Okay.
Okay. So yes, thank you for being on my podcast today. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. And I think I'm going to give you a little. It's true. You are still going to teach me how to play this violin later. Are you going to teach me? Do you think I can learn?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can.
You think you can learn? Do you think Big Mommy can learn?
Yes.
You think Big Mommy can learn? So I also wanted to ask you one more question. What is one thing Big Mommy has taught you that you will not forget?
To eat gari.
Ah! To eat gari? Krista!
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. Big Mommy taught you how to eat gari. I will tell her when it goes.
Hey guys, I want to play What a Beautiful Name It Is. Watch and enjoy. Thank you.
Yay! Thank you guys so much. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back, Mommy.
Thank you.
I just had a very interesting conversation with Krista. And she said that one thing she has learned from Big Mommy is she learned how to eat gari. Gary, mommy, she let out with Gary from you. What do you have to say to that?
She was so correct. You know, Gary, to me, you know, you love your biscuits, your chocolate, your everything and all of that. But I love my Gary, especially when it's very dried. So I remember when today was a baby, she would always come to me, can I have some Gaye?
Gaye.
So I will give. But for this girl to come on PM with FM to tell the whole world that what she learned from me is Gary, it's actually, no, this is what we're talking about. Children look at you, they imitate what you do, they learn few things. Imagine if she has learned something really bad from me, she will gladly jump in and say, I learned it from Big Money. Yeah, I love Gary. Thank you today for telling the world about my Gary.
Mommy's Gary's obsession. So yeah, so I actually, basically it just made me understand that even as I was a child, on that vision of the child, I still had that imagination that would run wild. Today is like, she's 8 and she's painting. She'll come, she'll show me what she has done. She will even show me what she has done.
Yeah.
She's played the violin.
Yes.
She's basically multi-talented even at her age.
Yes.
And that was exactly what Prof was trying to groom in each and every one of us.
Right.
I mean, with your help, of course. you were there every step of the way. I can remember even sometimes we'd be 30 in the house, in your house.
Yeah, I remember.
So yeah, I mean, it just brings me back to just seeing everything. And I'm sure it's even going to be kind of emotional for you to see.
It is.
Today still coming up like this.
It is. My, what came to mind immediately was that year, over a decade ago, when Prof called me. Meanwhile, Professor Wole Soyinka is my father, my mentor, my teacher. You know, I've learned a lot from Professor Wole Soyinka, and he said to me, Folu, you know, we can get children to start thinking of the future. If we want to build the future of Nigeria, it would have to start from children.
Exactly.
Think about the project. I'm like, okay, even when it was, you know, how Prof gives you responsibility, your own response is to like, okay, I'm going to get it done. But then I didn't imagine the demographic that we're going to be working with. I was thinking maybe preteen or maybe teenagers and all of that. But when I came up with the project without name, he said to me, and I asked that what age group are we going to be working with? And he said, between 8 and 12. Are you kidding me? Of course, I didn't say that to him. But I'm like, 8 to 12? Sir, what topic?
Exactly.
And he said, no, I just want to know how to build the environment, what to do, how to build the future and all of that. Of course, in my mind, it wasn't possible. Yeah. But I still took the responsibility. It was a project. It was scope of work for me, right? But down the line, season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that happened. Prof is a genius.
He's a genius. I mean, and I can't even wait to have him on this podcast.
Yes, we can't wait to bring me here.
He's gonna come, trust us. So yes, I think it was really, really lovely listening to Crystal and trying to really know how her mind works. Because I mean, this is even going to be a message to even parents and even children watching this video. That's why PM with FM is wild. Yeah. We are not boxed into one corner. We talk about everything. So yes, expect a lot more visitors in our podcast. We have so many more visitors. We'll be talking about different things. So be expecting more.
The whole idea is to birth thousands of princesses, right? Maybe millions of princesses all around the world. This is not a job we can do alone. We need to collaborate with parents. We need to collaborate with teachers. We need to collaborate with educators. We need to collaborate with government, with organizations. Look, we can't continue to say that Africa isn't good. Yeah. Africa isn't working. And we're not building Africa. So Vision of a Child was such a platform, a launching pad, or a launch pad for us to actually build tomorrow's future. And we aren't going to stop the way, I mean, we've started, it's been over a decade, but we are we are bringing back the vision of the child. It's not just going to be about Lagos, it's going to be about African child.
Yeah,
How
African
are we
child.
building tomorrow? Things are rotting at the moment. You go on social media, you see all sorts. At what time are we going to birth more children that will come with the spirit of innovativeness to develop Africa? And that goes to Asia as well. That goes to America as well. If we want the world to be a better place, we have to start investing in children from ages 8 to 12, 13 to 20, until we're able to see the future we desire.
Funny enough, I am even going to say that this present generation,
yes,
it's even important to even catch them before the age of 8 because they know too much.
They do. Absolutely.
Yes.
We have to catch them from their mother's womb.
From their mother's womb.
Because there's this story of a friend of mine. I went visiting in America, and she taught me something I'll never forget. She was pregnant, and she had to get recording books, audio books, and she will put the gadget in her tummy. And I was thinking that she was losing her mind. But what she told me blew my mind. She told me that the baby is actually listening to that book. So that baby started to form right in her mother's womb.
Yeah.
3 years down the line, I was in America. Do you know the title that this girl was carrying? CEO.
Wow.
The girl, the mother told me that she had prepared her as chief executive officer because she finished about 8 books when she was still growing. And I believe in that because, look, you are what, if you want the future generation to lead change, you would have to start. I agree with you. You have to start even when they are in their mother's womb.
Yeah, speaking positivity.
Yes.
I mean, just
meditation,
just having that right mindset and right space.
I mean, my little message to parents and teachers is, look, we need to build young generation to begin to lead change, not only in Africa, but across the world. Yeah. Princess, you agree with me that that's what happened to you. Your life it wasn't about me. It was about the community that came together. Actually. Educators, mentors, facilitators, schools, governments that sponsor our project, the bank that was there for us. What about private sector that came in? They all came together to make that project very successful. Why are you going to stop at that? We need to bab more of Krista because the essence of PM with FM is to leave a footprint whereby we could say after the program we had this project running. And thousands of children across Nigeria and across the world, they are already innovative. They are creating solutions to problems, and the journey starts now. Because like Krista rightly said, that before she draws, she thinks of something in her mind. So in her mind eye, she birthed solution to a problem that is already prevailing, like climate change. I watched that, you know. Maybe you shared that experience when she went to UNICEF.
Yeah, that's true.
And then she had
to paint live. Yeah. She even she actually recited her poem live. Yeah. She recited the whole poem about climate change. Climate change. She even painted, she did live painting. Like she told me that she actually did this thing, 2 phases of her painting. Yeah. One where the world wasn't good and one where the world was good. So in her mind, she had actually located the problem and solution and put it in one canvas. That is exactly where I want us to stop today. Life is about project management. Yeah. So you go into the future to see the future you desire. This is the house I want to live. This is the car I would like to drive. This is the number of children that I would have to birth. This is the organization that I'm going to build. And I'm going to employ about 100 staff working with me. That's the future you've seen. Yeah. So you go back, you go right to the very beginning. Go back to drawing board and design solutions to how that future that you have seen will be achieved. That becomes your project stages from that point when you are initiating the idea to the point that you are planning to the point that you're actually executing and to delivery. So we want these children to get into the future and they should be able to say, I dreamt of that future some 20 years ago. Exactly. And here we are. Yeah. Here we are with
PM with FM.
So yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.